Get the call on a Wednesday morning, right before I put up to work. That's when you said, hold on baby, we got to talk. Hear me out before you step out your car.
What made you decide to do music and songwriting? Because singing, I feel like singing and songwriting are two different things.
Okay, I grew up in the church, so singing was just second nature. I didn't really think nothing of it. I started to do songwriting at age 13. Before songwriting, I wrote poems. My poems turned into lyrics and songs. So that's what got me started. And also songwriting was my diary. Like I have plenty of songbooks, and it's my diary. And it was just therapy for me. That's how I started. And like I said, music was second nature. I was in the Sunbeam choir, in the church choir. So I always loved to sing. So, yeah.
Do you consider yourself to be more of a singer or a songwriter? And do you feel like it's a difference between do you feel like you're on two different spectrums?
Okay, so I feel like I'm both. They both balance each other. When I sing, it's more of a release to me. It's very therapeutic, and it's the same with songwriting. So like, if I write a song, it has to be sung out. Like it has to be like, it balances each other. I can't have one without the other, if that makes sense. I believe that there is a difference. A lot of songwriters, well, I'm not gonna say a lot of songwriters don't sing, but one songwriter that I do know who's not really a singer, she feels more comfortable writing. She doesn't feel comfortable singing. So if that makes sense, if you're more of a singer, you're a singer. I can't really explain it. But if you're more of a songwriter, some people may not feel comfortable singing. If that makes sense. Whether I start songwriting or singing, like if I get an opportunity for songwriting first, that's fine. That's all well and dandy. I'm still gonna pursue my songwriting career as well as my singing career. Like that's what it's gonna be.
Because songwriters make bank.
They do.
They make a lot of bank. A lot of people don't know that, but
you can still sing and you can songwrite and you can make double bank.
Exactly.
But yeah.
So when you are writing your songs, where does your inspiration come from?
My inspiration comes from living life, like people and their stories, my stories, like just them going through life and me learning about them. That inspires me. So anything, like if you do anything around me or you tell me a story, I can create that into a song. So my inspiration comes through the lives of others and myself.
When did you decide that this is something I want to really pursue and something that I really want to take seriously?
In college. I started to invest in myself. And it's different when you say, oh, I want to do this, and you don't invest in yourself. And then when you really gonna do it and you invest in yourself, that's when I took it serious. I started saving money, spending more time in the studio, writing more, making sure certain things were done, like learning about my craft and perfecting it. So when you start investing in yourself, that's when you really take it serious.
And how important is it investing in yourself and investing in your craft?
I can't explain how important it is. It is very important. The more you invest, the more you should want to learn more, educate yourself, spend more time with yourself so you can perfect your craft. Like the more you do that, people will take you more serious. It'll be, more authentic to everybody. Just if you invest and you put that type of energy in the universe, it's gonna come back to you. So invest in yourself and everything will go accordingly.
What are the top 3 investments you made?
Well, financial. I put money into myself for one. I joined WSA, which stands for Writer Sessions of America, And shout out to Kevin Shine. He is the founder of Writer Sessions of America. That is an organization where producers, songwriters, singers, basically people who are very invested in their music career, and they connect together and they network, and we're basically a family. So I joined an organization who are a group of people who are serious about their craft. And if you do that, anything can happen. And my last one, I got a vocal coach, and that's really important. Yes, I can sing, but when you're serious about your craft and you want to perfect it, you work with people who are better than you or know more than you. Surround yourself around people who know more than you, basically, and who are successful. So I got a vocal coach who knows what she's doing. She can sing. She helps me out with all the tricks, and surround yourself with people who are better than you, and you will succeed. Okay.
Who are some of your favorite artists?
I have 3 favorite artists: Bob Marley, Tupac, and Neo.
Why?
Okay.
Why the 3?
So Bob Marley brings me to a spiritual side of me, and I just really I feel the connection. So I like that spiritual vibe that me and Bob rock to, you know. Tupac, that's my boy. So he was politically aware about a lot of things, so I liked how he used his words and his wordplay, and how he used that and helped people connect to what was going on in their own environment, or what was going on in the government, or what was going on in the streets. Like, just the way he used his word and metaphors to connect to the people, to say, hey, you need to know what's going on in the world, like, come on, you know. And Neo, I just can relate to him. Like, oh my gosh, like all his songs, I can just relate to his, how he just puts his words together. His voice is beautiful, but his songwriting, he is amazing. And I can just relate, boom, with her. So those are my 3 guys, and they're awesome.
So locally, have you worked with any local producers or any local artists?
Okay, let's see. My engineer a couple years ago was 40 Ounce. He's very good, and I learned a lot from him. And I did write a song for Kino. It was years ago. He's a good guy, so you know, I had a little connection there.
How would you describe your current sound, and has it changed over the years?
My current sound now, I know that I have found my voice. I'm very comfortable, so my current sound is me. But when I was younger, I would hear I sound a little bit like Rihanna, and I don't know if it was because I like reggae beats. So most of my up-tempo songs that I would record would be more reggae. So I don't know if it was that. And then I've heard one that I sound a little bit like Tierra Marie. But as of right now, I believe my sound is me. I'm comfortable finally in the studio. I'm just chill mode, just relax. And so I feel like I found my own sound. So I'm me now, currently.
So if somebody was to hear you on the radio for the first time or stream your music, what type of vibe are they gonna get?
The single, you mean the single that I'm bringing out?
Yeah. What vibe are they gonna get from that?
That vibe, they're gonna get Heartbreak.
The Heartbreak Hotel?
Heartbreak Hotel. Yeah, they gonna be like, oh man. They gonna get a heartbreak song. I mean, they gonna feel that heartbreak, but they gonna be like, yeah, I can relate to you, because the single that I am releasing is a very true story.
So writing relatable songs is pretty much what works for you? A lot of relatable things?
Yes, most of my songs that I have written are true stories. So, yeah, they're very relatable because they're true, and shoot, it's relatable.
So living in Charleston, although you invest in everything else that you're doing, how important is it for you to sometimes market yourself outside of Charleston?
It is extremely important. Charleston is not the only place in the world. Most of my shows, when I would perform were not really in Charleston. They were on the outskirts of Charleston or in Georgia. You need to make sure that you are marketable everywhere. You don't need to like neglect yourself from this place or that place. So it's very important to market. If you want to be global, or if you want to touch the world, you've got to create ways and being marketable all around the world instead of staying in this coop. Because if you stay in this coop, you're gonna, if you create that energy of just wanting to stay home and not go anywhere, that's where you're gonna stay. But you gotta think big and you gotta be big, so you gotta make big moves.
Talking about that stage and everything else, where can we expect to see you? Where can we expect to hear you? All that good stuff.
Okay, so first you can expect to hear me everywhere, available on November 30th, my single called Over and Over. As far as performances, my team is gathering relations, and we're developing plans, so I'll be able to perform here and all over.
And you always talk about your team, so how important is it to have a good team?
I can't explain how important it is. My manager, AJ, did not become my manager until a year and a half later. Like, the vibe has to be right. The loyalty has to be there. They have to be there for you, believe in you as well as you believing in yourself. Like, I cannot explain how, like, the connection, the vibe, everything has to be right. He proved his loyalty. He's very professional. Listen. And also my consultant, Shamel, we vibed out immediately. And she's a woman, so like it's different when, you know, the male and the female, but we understand each other more, and she's definitely there for me. It's very important to have a strong team who's, when there are ups and downs, like they're still there. You know what I mean? You can't just, oh, here goes a down, I'm out, bye bye. Like, no. So it's very important to have that strong team. And if this person or that person is not there for you, or just building like good vibes and a good connection, let them go, because that's going to hinder you from moving forward.
What do you think is stopping Charleston from having that one breakout artist?
That's a good question. I believe that the main thing that's stopping them is just giving other artists a chance and seeing how different they are. If you really like the artist, support them. You know what I mean? Just, it's support. We need support, basically. That's it. The big S, support.
And I heard when you said you have to give other artists a chance. So do you feel like Charleston has their certain artists picked?
Yes, I do. Yes, ma'am. Yes. You know, it's a lot of rappers, you know, and I feel as an R&B singer, there's not a lot of support for us, and I'm gonna just keep it real. Point blank. That's why I've been getting other support from elsewhere.
Right. And you want to get it from, it feels, I mean, getting it from other places is cool, but you want to get it from home.
You want to get it from home. You definitely do. But you know, a lot of artists, major artists, you know, they don't get love from home first. You know, after everybody gives them all the love, then, oh, home, hey, what's up? I love you. Like, come on. You know what I mean? You know, we want love from our home first, so we can have that confidence of be like, oh, my home is rocking with me. So what's up, North Carolina? What's up, LA? What's up? You know, what's up, New York? But you know, sometimes it's not like that, and you know, it's okay. Wherever that love comes from, you just bring that same energy out. You just keep it positive. You know what I mean? You just keep the energy positive. Turn that negative energy into positive energy, and everything is gonna come back. You know what I mean? So don't sweat it. Your home team, your hometown is not supporting you. It's okay. Keep it moving.
Well, for the people who want to support you, who may just be tuning in to see who you are and what you have going on, they might be intrigued. They want to hear some more. Where can the people find you?
You can find me on my social media at Manda the Future. So that's MandaTheFuter. That's all my social media. My website is www.amandathesinger.com. You can find everything there. And again, November 30th, Over and Over will be out everywhere. Pandora, iTunes, everywhere.
And what can we expect for you for 2019? Is it a secret, or is it going to be big things? What's happening?
All positive energy. Just know that. You know what I mean? My team and I are creating a lot of big things. I'm not going to speak on it yet, but it's coming, baby. And I'm coming. So you ain't ready, you ain't ready.
So before we close out, you got all this good energy over here. What's the motto that you live by?
Oh, my motto, that negative energy, transform that into positive energy no matter what. Like, you can be tempted to do the most horrible thing in life. Make sure that negative energy is transformed into positive energy so that you can continue living your life. Or whenever you're feeling down or whatever that is not good or of God, ask God to help you transform that negative energy into positive energy so that you can be able to touch others in a positive manner and in a positive way. So that energy can spread and be out in the universe. Just do it.
And is there anything else you want to add to let the people know?
I love y'all, and I'm spreading all positive energy.
And that sounds like it's a wrap.